Okay, welcome to the channel. The purpose of this video is just to help you start having fun with Arc Raiders as soon as possible, and some of the most important tips I feel like you need to know just to kind of get the ball rolling, because you will die to other players or other enemies, and you're gonna feel like you're losing all of your equipment, and it's gonna really easily discourage you. So I'm just gonna give you a good foundation to build off, and then you can watch all these other guys and so on, because I don't think I'm going to make too many Arc Raider videos, but this is one that I wish I had when I first started, because it's not too friendly. You're going to have to figure a lot of things yourself out, and that's probably just how the game is played, okay, and designed. So anyway, let's get into the action. I'm also going to put down timestamps below this video if you want to skip ahead and don't want to watch the whole video and so on. Okay, but there's a lot to go through, so first things first is obviously you want to press play. Now you could also fill in the squad or not, but I'm just going to show off the solo version, and the reason why I'm going to show off the solo version first is, typically speaking, that gives you more time to just play around and go and grab materials and just kind of learn the game, because when you're with others, there's a lot of messing around, there's a lot more PvP, I would say, in squad games, but the way you approach this is more or less going to be the same. And also, when you're playing with randomers, is a lot of the times they'll take a massive amount of breaks to just digest what they've learned, and by the time they're ready for the next game, you could have already played 2 games. So I'm going to play solo and have Phil squad off. And then I'm going to click on Damn Battlegrounds, because that's what you're going to have access to first. And you're going to have more locations open up as you play more. But I would highly suggest you play this for the next 30 games and just memorize this as much as you can, because you can have a map. Excuse me. You can have a map where you will spawn anywhere on this map, okay, whenever you spawn in. And just memorize locations, because this doesn't change at all. Some of the loot might change, but the map doesn't change as well. And it's very good to learn all the ins and outs. So I'm going to click confirm. And I'm just going to use free loadout. I highly suggest you stick to free loadout for at least, I don't know, say the first 20 or 30 games. And I'm going to talk more about the reason why afterwards, okay? You've probably gone through the tutorial or about to go through the tutorial before you watch this video. You can still keep your guns, but I'm just going to go free loadout because that's probably what you guys will have or use. Okay, so it'll give you everything you need. And now we're matchmaking, so it won't take very long. But I'm going to guide you through a lot of the essentials and basics, so you can play at the pace that you want to. And I'm also recording this live as I'm playing. Okay, here we are. So there are basically 2 ways to play this game, or 2 main ways to play this game. Is one, either you want to gain experience points so you can level up and unlock more skills within your skill tree.
Keep your eyes peeled, Raider. We have field depots scattered all around topside. You're looking for makeshift structures with blue tarps and an antenna on top.
Okay, now Shani's finished speaking. So either you're playing for experience, and if you want to play for leveling up your experience points to gain access to more skills, which we'll talk after the video, after this match, is you want to stay alive as long as possible and just scavenge, okay? Is there a place to scavenge here? No. Okay, I'll show you what scavenge looks like in a minute. Or you want to grab loot, okay, which gives you better access to weapons and gear, and you just want to finish the match as soon as possible. But first things first is press M if you are on PC, okay, and just get an idea of where you are, and then you want to head to any one of these areas, right? I'm going to head over here because I know there's a lot of loot, actually all the way up here as well, okay. Another thing you'll notice is there are these timers. These are places where you can extract, and this tells you how long you have before that extraction point will be going down, or you can't use it anymore. Okay, so yeah, you want to keep ahead of that, just so that you know where you can extract. But anyway, we're going to head across. I'm not going to try and yap too much, but okay, let's see. Okay, so we're going to try and run ahead. And one thing you'll see in a moment is, do you see that stamina bar at the bottom there? Okay, always keep track of that. If you start hitting about 50%, then I want you to slow down to a crawl. But make sure that you don't run out of stamina out in the open, because then it's very easy for people to just pick you off. And right now we're jogging. This is sprinting. This is jogging. Okay, I'm just pressing the W key. Now, if you want to go walking, which allows you to increase your stamina the fastest, okay, then you press V on the keyboard. Okay, now you have walking. So you have 3 speeds. Running, jogging, walking. I press the V key that you can rebind on your keyboard. But anyway, make sure that whenever you need to recover stamina, because you're going to need that in fights, that you make sure that you're resting or walking around cover. And always look around you, because it's very easy to just get picked off. If you do find another raider, make sure you go behind cover, and you, on keyboard, you press G key, and you say, don't shoot. Don't shoot! Okay? Don't just walk out like a dumbass and expose yourself, because people generally won't shoot you in solo play if you... Wait a minute. Okay. People generally won't shoot you if you say don't shoot. But there are some people who will, okay? You'll get people who just want to kill other players. Okay? And also, we have the weapon called the Pharaoh. Okay, I'm going to find some cover first. Oh, okay. I'll explain that in a moment. So, we're going to open tab. So what we have now is a shield. We have some bandages for the health, and we have a shield recharger if your shield is completely knocked out. We also have grenade, which is nice, but this, you'll see it has heavy ammo type. This makes it really good weapon to kill arcs, which is all the robots flying around. So for this one, you want to make sure you shoot the wings. I'll give you an example. Actually, maybe not. One thing, actually, I'll just go and loot. Okay, can you hear that humming noise? That means, for this big boy, I could just go up and scavenge him. But make sure that, know that you are taking a risk, because anyone can see you and shoot you. And I'm just going to breach it. And you make a lot of noise for anyone to come by. And when you are breaching this guy specifically, run the hell away once it's done. Because, oh shit. Fuck. Find cover. Okay, yeah, if I stayed up there, I would have been burnt to a crisp. So now I'm going to quickly scavenge and make sure no one can spot me. If someone does spot you, just run the hell away. Okay, grab all that loot. I'm going to quickly head over. Okay, search. And better do this quickly, otherwise someone's going to find you. And just grab whatever loot you can. Okay, at the beginning, you're not really going to know what is what. So I'm just running back into cover, just to disrupt line of sight. I'm going to open it up again. And if you're wondering, what do I keep if I find more loot than I need? Okay, I can't carry it anymore. I would say you want... Purple is the most valuable right now. You have gold... icon, which you're not going to find this early on in the game. But purple is the most valuable, next then blue, then green, and then anything that doesn't have it probably isn't, but just keep everything anyway. If this fills up, just go to extract. Okay, if you lose your shields, I press Q, I hold the shield recharger, and then I have to hold down the left mouse button to recharge. Okay, there. But I'm not going to do it all the way. And then I have bandages to heal as well. I'm not going to go so much into the others. I would normally prefer smoke grenades so I can run away and reposition, because repositioning is the name of the game here. If you have a weapon, though, that has maybe medium armor, you could fight the arcs. Shit. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing.
Shoot.
Respond back. Yeah, be careful. There are some people who will say don't shoot. They'll come up to you and they will shoot you. So always, always, always make sure you go behind some cover. Do not give them an opportunity to shoot you, because it will piss you off. Okay? They will do it to lower your guard. So even if you say don't shoot, I would say if you want to go up to them and speak or play with them, then by all means do that. Oh, okay. So this has already been looted. And I'm going to search it anyway. And the reason I do that is it gives me experience points. So you see where it says 500 plus scavenged. This happens every single time you will search a probe or anything that has already been looted. You will still get experience points. Some will give you 200, some will give you 500. So just because something has been looted by someone else doesn't mean it's useless. Go loot it anyway. Okay, another thing I also want to mention is you'll see a lot of these little boys or big boys lying around. Most of the time, people do not realize you can loot this. So, breach. Whenever you see one of these boys, loot them. Okay, be careful of the flying buzzers. Okay, I'm gonna grab some ammo. Okay. And I'm gonna hide in cover. See where the hell I am first. Okay, so I'm not gonna go there. I've pretty much shown you, like, that's basically the gist of it. Okay, if you've got light, if you have weapons that use light ammo, then, and this is light ammo, right? You generally don't want to be fighting the drones we just saw, or any of the arcs, which are the drones, because they take a long ass time to kill. So I normally only kill them with medium or heavy ammo guns. So what we're going to do right now, I'm just going to head to extract. Okay? Which I have 5 minutes. And generally speaking, you could cover 100 meters in maybe 40 seconds or 50 seconds. Yeah, so I'm going to head over there right now. As soon as I hit 50% stamina or whatever, I'm just going to go near some bushes and walk. I pressed V for walking. Okay, I'm mostly recovered. Make sure you move from cover to cover, okay? Check all your surroundings, because PvP fights are normally won by who sees the other person first. Because you don't have an unlimited number of med kits or bandages or shield recharges. Oh. I think that's a raider flare, or is... Okay, yeah, a raider, which is a player, just called for help. Sometimes that can be a trap. I wouldn't place too much emphasis on that. Okay, someone's shooting over there, so I probably... Oh. Never mind, I'm going to quickly search it. Okay. I'm going to find a safe space so I can explain just a little bit more. Okay, this bunker is what you're looking for. Not every map has them. Sometimes they have underground tunnels with train stations. But someone just used it, and there's a small reset timer. I think it would spot me. Yeah, generally speaking, they will spot you if they find you through line of sight. Bushes are much better than trees to hide out of their line of sight. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to show you how to extract in a minute. I'm just going to... Oh, shit. Okay, I need cover. Fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah, normally I wait until they start hovering to shoot, because that just makes it really easy for me to shoot. There was a player over there shooting, so they might shoot me. I need to be careful of that. But anyway, I'm going to try and breach this and hope I don't get shot. Okay, I'm going to quickly search and hope I don't get shot again. And just grab everything in sight. Okay, so you can salvage stuff as well. Oh, that's good. I'm going to swap this out. Okay, if you can't do that, just drop it to the ground and grab it. Okay, now we're going to go for extract. So, on this map, every single extraction looks like this. Sometimes they're guarded by drones, sometimes they're not. And the way to call it down is to find this little control panel. Just give it a press. And then hide somewhere. Somewhere where the enemy won't see you. And if they come across, then just make sure to tell them to don't shoot and don't give them an opportunity to shoot. If you spot someone and they seem friendly and they just want to evac, then just let's just say they were here. Walk up right next to them. Right? Never present your back to another player. If you team up with another player in a solo game, let them take the lead, because a lot of the times, sometimes I have gone and killed an enemy, and then I went to loot it, and the guy I teamed up with decided to betray me because I was in front and he hung back. So always hang back. What the fuck? Why didn't that hit? Yeah, give me a moment. I just want to kill it. Oh, it won't die. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Go, 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 go. Yeah, sometimes you'll get friendly guys like this, but be careful. Oh, what happened there? Yeah, if you are in that... Okay, so that's a game. I'll explain more in a moment, once the music dies down. Okay, yeah. So if you are... Okay. You can spot your data and see where you fought. Like, this is really nice information. It's just to post-match review. So we can see everywhere I went, who I fought, where I fought, and so on. Okay. What I'll mention here is this is the value of all the gear you are currently holding, including everything you have. If I did not evacuate safely, I would lose all of this, okay? And you can unload it all to your backpack, which is the stash, but we're not going to do that. What we're going to do next is press continue. Okay, do you see most of the EXP came from scavenged, which is basically searching loot, and also there's time on the surface. You won't find a better way to gain EXP than these two things. Basically, less you fight, the more XP you earn. You only fight to gain material or to protect yourself. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about this. I'm not even worried about that. So I'm not focusing on that. That's much later. We're just focusing on what should you be doing for, like, I don't know, the first 10, 20 hours you're going to play the game. Okay. Yep. Okay. I don't really care about that right now. Why can't I skip this? Okay. Now, you're going to be back at here. You could press play again, but one thing I want you to do is go to workshops. Okay? This is really important. Scrappy, the little chicken, he will start collecting little bits of things for you. Okay? And you want to hit claim because he can only get 50 metal parts. If you go into a mission and Scrappy collects more, he won't collect more. So always click claim, and you want to train Scrappy as soon as possible. I've already leveled up him a few times. I just need to do this one last time. So you can track what you need and go and look for it later. Okay? And you can find it around other maps as well. But train Scrappy so he can collect more. And these are all materials you need to craft more powerful weapons and gear later on. So level up Scrappy as soon as you can. Okay? The next thing is we're in the workshop, so you will have a workbench that you can craft all sorts of stuff, But the next workbench I would highly recommend you grab is the gear bench. Grab a gear bench, which allows you to create stronger shields. And try and grab green shields and blue shields as much as possible. You can level up here, okay? I'm just going to show you again. Level up, and it will tell you what you need to level up. I'm looking to level up to the highest level so I can craft purple shields as well, which would be really, really nice. Because shields, actually, I'll show you what shields do. Okay, but yeah, first bench I would highly recommend you get is gear bench. You could get all the others if you want, but gear bench first. Because you can survive longer, you can carry more stuff, and you can protect what you have as well. So we're going to go into inventory. And what I would highly suggest you do is any blue stuff you collect, okay? I want you to take it over to your stash, okay? So I'm just going to do that right now. Okay, you could also just press this. It unloads everything from here over here. But I'm just going to do this now. And you can also merge the stacks. So if you have 5, 5, you can combine it so it becomes a single item of 10. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do that. And then I need that and that and that. Again, merge stacks. Okay, I don't need anything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell everything. Okay. I highly suggest you do this as well. Because it's going to earn you, I think it's what, 8,000 credits? Which is really important because you're going to want to use credits to expand this stash slots and to buy other stuff as well. Because you don't want to buy some really expensive gear and then lose it and then not have enough gear, not have enough coins left. So I just basically sell everything. Actually, you probably do want to save that, but I don't need to. I already have enough. So I'm just going to sell everything. Right. And yeah, this is how you should be. I highly suggest you do this. Actually, I'm going to save this. Okay. But hey, I have just earned 5,000 coins, which is probably the same amount you start off with by just getting a free loadout. And I would abuse this, highly suggest you abuse this as much as possible, because it's very beginner friendly that way. Every time you start a new mission, you get a free loadout, and then you can sell that loadout and get another loadout and just keep repeating. So every single match you're earning at least an extra 5 to 10,000 coins, which allows you to expand a lot faster. You're not worried about losing your gear. And even if you do, it's no worry. It doesn't cost you anything compared to if you bought a really expensive gun and then lost that. That's really going to piss you off. Okay. But once you've done that, okay, and you start getting a looting gear, I'd highly suggest you get looting gears because it allows you to store more weights. You also have a safe pocket. So let's just say that you picked a really valuable item that you don't want to lose even if you die in the mission. Okay. You can just pick one thing you want and put it in there, and it doesn't matter if someone kills you or the enemy kills you, you will still get to safely extract with whatever was in the safe pocket. Okay. But yeah, so let's see, did I miss anything as well? So I'll also mention, whenever you're playing on a map, let's say solo, there is at least 15 to 18 other players maximum at any one time. So be aware of that. There's a lot more players than you think, and a lot less as well. Yeah, I'd say avoid PvPs at the beginning because you're still trying to understand the game. Just focus on leveling up and getting better equipment as well. But at some point, I would probably suggest you could either get 2 light ammo weapons if you want to go player hunting, but I would normally suggest the ferro gun, a heavy gun, and a light medium gun, just so that you have heavy for enemies and anyone trying to kill you, and light ammo to help bring them down, because the ferro takes a long ass time to what's it called, to reload. Okay, so Another thing I'll also just mention is you can upgrade your guns, okay? So I'm just going to grab this gun. Actually, no, just going to go weapon upgrades, okay? It will tell you how much more it can reload. Upgrade. And I would highly suggest you upgrade the Pharaoh because it reloads faster when you do that. You can also track resources, so you know which resources you need to get. I wouldn't bother too much with the traders here for now. I wouldn't bother with decks or store or any of that stuff. Just every mission, play, okay? Same map. And I would say keep going to the same area for like 5 games at a time, okay? That way you know all the different routes, like the safe routes, the not safe routes, and so on, so you get an idea of where the loot is and the safest way to do this, and get more familiar, okay? But every game, for the first 30 games, I'd say stick to one map, click confirm, grab a free loadout instead, okay? And just go ahead and play, okay? I'm actually going to stop this and see... yeah, that's how I suggest just having fun, chilling out, just getting to know the game. Let's see. Let's look through my notes. Oh, also, I will mention... Actually, let's just play another game. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I want to show you a few other things as well. Okay. That's really going to help you... Actually, no, I don't need to, but... I would say other tips is when you are opening doors, make sure you close it behind you, because that will save your ass so many times when another player approaches. They have to open the door before they can shoot you or are aware you are there. And you don't want to get snuck upon or shot when you are searching for stuff. Okay, you're searching a locker. You don't want to get randomly killed. It will really annoy you. And when you're down, you can't heal yourself. When you're down, okay, you can't shoot back. You just can't do anything. So I would just say quit the game, start a new one as well. Let's see. So also, this game, a lot of the combat is revolved around peeking around corners because you have the third person view as well. So you can abuse that camera angle as well. But aside from that, this is really all you need to know to really just enjoy without being overloaded with too much information, to just enjoy the game. Now, after you've played, I don't know, say like 10 games, go start looking up other guides if you want to know how to get specific things or need help with upgrading Scrappy. There are a million other guides as well. But yeah, I hope this video helped. If you want to see more like this in the future for Arc Raiders, or if you want to see my Helldivers 2 content as well, which I have a plethora of, then yeah, feel free to like, share, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Appreciate you all, and have a nice day.